back again. Are you sick of me yet? No? Okay. I'm taking that as a no. So I'm back again, the enduring optimist here. And we were on question number 3 of my 5 for 5 challenge. I'm like knocking these suckers out. Bing, bing. Too bad I forgot question 4 and 5 downstairs. So I'm just going to do question number 3 and then I'll come back with 4 and 5 tomorrow. So this one came off of Instagram and I was kind of, I don't want to say, I wasn't shocked, but I was challenged with this question. I've been asked it before and I really have never been able to effectively answer it. So I'm going to do my best to answer it effectively for you guys right now. This individual asked me, what keeps me motivated? I don't want to get typical. I don't want to say my family. My family motivates me every single day to wake up. And plus, they leave me no choice to wake up. Between kids yelling and husbands saying wake up, I don't really have much of a choice. So, nix the family stereotype. My purpose, honestly, is what keeps me motivated. I think I said in my part in question 2 video that my purpose is creativity. I just discovered my purpose. I'm 30 going on. And I just discovered my purpose. I want to say about maybe 3 years ago. A friend of mine, she held this seminar and it was a great seminar. And I think she's bringing it back. But it was a great seminar and it made me rethink a lot of things. At that time, I was thinking like a wife and I was thinking like a mother, but I wasn't thinking like an individual. I wasn't thinking for myself. I often put my family ahead of a lot of things that I do. And I was very, very, I don't want to say depressed, but I guess you could say in theory, I was depressed. So yeah, fast forward, I would say about 2 years ago, it kind of hit me out of nowhere. I was sitting and I was working on a blog post. I think I was working on a blog post and I think it was about creativity and it just like right in the face. And then I realized like, this is my purpose. Creativity is my purpose. On my blog itself, my mission is to create, inspire, and motivate. Those are the 3 things that I want to do. I want to create a space and create an environment for people to come and express themselves in various artistic ways. And I want to inspire people to unleash their creativity and embrace their creativity. And I want to motivate others to share their creativity with the world. I get a little silly, notice that? But yes, my purpose is what motivates me now to wake up every single day. This recent project that I'm trying to draft out and outline, I'm noticing I'm not getting as discouraged as I normally would. Had this been me like 4 years ago, I would have just ripped up every piece of paper and been like, you know what? F this, I'm not doing it. Just not going to do it. But I have noticed that I haven't given up because I'm constantly reminded that this is my purpose. And there's a reason that we all have a purpose in life. Reasons sometimes we don't know. Sometimes we just don't know why we have this purpose to do what we do. And sometimes we do. I think that I do know why I've been given this purpose. I guess it's a way for me to share a different side of me that's kind of complicated. Being creative, it does make it complicated. Sometimes you're called a scatterbrain because you have 80 million things going on in your head and you have like 500 ideas coming out of your mouth and you have about 1,000 ideas scattered in front of you. And sometimes you are called a scatterbrain. I was called a scatterbrain, but you know what? I took that and I changed it up and I formatted my passion. I was able to categorize all those things and say, okay, now I know what I'm supposed to do. So my purpose is definitely what keeps me motivated aside from my family. Now, let me say this. Now, there is a dark side to this. Don't think that I am just this cheery, go go getter type chick all the time. I have bad days. Yeah, we all have bad days, and I think that that's what becomes the reality, is that not everybody is all sunshine and lollipops every single day. There are days when you're just like, I cannot do this anymore. I'm done with you and that person and that person, and I F this. Yeah, I've had those days. I've had those days recently, and one thing that I have noticed is that before it gets to that F this mode, when you start noticing, like, it's like a snowball effect. Like, you wake up and you stub your toe. Your favorite yogurt, somebody ate the last one. You're stuck in traffic, or your dress gets caught in the door. You spill coffee on yourself. All those things, they start to snowball. And what happens is that it gets worse because we stay in that funk, and then we release that funk. Literally, we release that onto others, and then they start to behave differently. And then it just piles on and piles on until you're just like, oh my God, I just need this day to be over. Before that gets to me, I've learned to stop. Literally, just stop, take a break, take a day off. If you can't literally take a day off, then figuratively take a day off. I know I've had projects that are due, like, it's like Wednesday and the project is due Friday, and I'm like, I need a day. Maybe I'll take 2 days, but it will get done when it needs to get done. Sometimes you have to extract yourself from that negativity. You have to extract yourself from those situations, and sometimes analyze, okay, what's bringing me down, or what's trying to bring me down. You can pinpoint what's trying to bring you down, get rid of it. If you can't, take a day away. Take a day away, clear your head, write, journal, whatever you can do to release that negativity, do it. And you'd be amazed at what you discover. You either discover why you felt the way that you did, or you might even discover something new. Like, maybe there's a project that you were stuck on and your stress got to you, had to back out of it. But after you sat down and took a break, you realize, hey, I can do this, and this is how I'm gonna do it. So, yeah, that's how I talk to myself. But anyway, not every day is perfect, but staying motivated for me, one thing I do on Instagram and on my Facebook page is I take a pic. I write on my to-do list every day, and before I even write my to-do list, I write like an inspirational, I guess it's like my own quote, because they come out of my head. They don't come from anybody else, but they usually come out of my head. And I write an inspirational quote that's going to get me through the day. Like, I just reference it. When I have those moments, I reference it. Even if I'm not having those moments, I reference it. And then I take a picture, and then I share it with you guys on Instagram. And my goal is to hopefully help somebody else's day go by a little bit better. I keep a journal with me. So if I am in a funk in the middle of the day, I could just release some tension and just write it all out and just express. Until I can't express anymore. So staying motivated, it's not easy, but if you can constantly remind yourself of your goal, where you're trying to go, or what you're trying to do overall, write it down, post it somewhere, put it on your phone, make it your wallpaper, whatever it is that you can do to remind yourself. Find a way to reference it. My purpose is constantly being thrust in my face because of my blog, and because of the activities that I want to do, because of the events that I want to host. So I'm constantly reminded, like, you're not done. You got to keep going. We haven't hit it yet. We haven't reached that point yet. So we got to keep going. You got to keep doing this and this and this and this and this and this. Then you can come down, or then you can move on to this. So my purpose keeps me motivated. To-do list keeps me motivated. Inspirational quotes. You can Google inspirational quotes. You can write your own quotes that are even relevant to what you feel right now. So if you feel crappy, write the opposite of feeling crappy. Write a quote about not feeling crappy. If you're feeling discouraged, why are you feeling discouraged? Write it out. If you can't talk to somebody, write it out with somebody. or write it down, write it to yourself, talk to yourself, pray about it. There's so many outlets that you can do to express how you feel these days. It's absolutely amazing. Well, I certainly hope that this third question, I have a visitor, guys. I certainly hope this third question helped somebody. I hope it motivated somebody. I hope it inspired somebody. I hope that made you. Here, I'm going to show you. I hope. We hope that this video inspired somebody tonight or today or whenever you're watching this. Thanks. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I appreciate it. And remember, I am looking for 5 for 5 questions in August. So you can send me an email at theenduringmind@gmail.com, subject 5 for 5. Please remember to rate, subscribe, and comment below. Stay blessed, guys. I will talk to you soon. We are out of here.
Bye.
Bye-bye.